What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're reacting to the finale of Full Dive. This one's titled Reality X VR. Okay, I'm actually quite glad this series is coming to an end. As far as I'm aware, there's no announcement or anything about there being a second season on this. I am recording this for the first time in a while. I'm actually recording this within like an hour or two of the show coming out, so it's possible the news is just slow, but if they had announced a sequel to this, I feel like they would have put it at the very end of the episode and someone would have made a post about it already, so I'm fairly certain there's not going to be anything new with it. And also, this series got rushed incredibly fast to anime, which is honestly quite surprising. I wonder how it managed that, really. And as such, if this did get a second season, I don't think I would watch it as well. I think that's the thing. Like, my watching of this to completion is just so I can complete it, really. I don't want to... It was like episode 8 or something. Episode 8, episode 9, where I was like, okay, I feel like backing out, but it's like, might as well finish it, see if it has a good finale. So far, it's had an okay finale. Like, the reveal and the plot twist that they kind of came up with here, that the goblins really aren't actually that bad, it's all just the Govern and Tesla utilizing them to make it seem like they're bad, and therefore the place is a lot more dangerous than it is, to keep people in, and to terrify people from leaving and entering, to rule unchallenged. It makes me wonder how on earth they can sustain the population. Because I don't think there's enough farm space and enough supplies made in the city and the walls of the city to be able to enforce that. I severely doubt the logistics of this city and its ability to actually keep itself sustainable. Like, you're telling me this entire city is sustainable without outside... There must be outside trade. Surely. You can't have everything you possibly want in here. Like, where are you getting the ore for everything that you smelt? Where are you getting a lot of the crops if there's not enough space in the mainland? Like, you must allow some people to come in and out, right? Like traveling merchants, but I don't know. I don't know about that bit, but it's an okay reveal. Like, the goblins are not the archetypical enemies that we're used to. It's just because we've enraged them, which honestly, I think that's fairly accurate. I think that would have just happened anyway. Like, humans are the worst. Just put it that way. Humans are the worst. We antagonize everyone else, even amongst our own, just because we're humans. Like, it's honestly terrible. But it's not surprising at that point. So whilst the reveal was okay, interesting, I'm curious about that fact, and I'm curious about the fact that we've had clues like that this entire time. I don't think it just suddenly makes the series like really good or anything. Like, we still have all the terrible characters that we've dealt with for all this point. We've now got, in theory, a fight against Tesla, which we have no business even being a contender in. So if we somehow plot armor bullshit manage to beat him, I'll be annoyed. If we escape from him, that's different. If we utilize the one thing that hero actually has, and is actually unique to him, at least, or seemingly useful to him, which is his super speed running, which he hasn't even thought of since he activated it, then I will allow it. But yeah, if he doesn't utilize that, I feel like that entire point of introducing that in the episode was a complete waste of time, and just a complete... Well, everything after that was a complete waste of time in character. Like, I don't know, man. Like, this whole thing, there's so many issues I have with it that are kind of infringing on my enjoyment of it, to the point where, like, and a reveal like that... I was definitely harsh on it last week. I was definitely harsh on it, and I should give credit where credit's due. It is a good twist. It's just that I didn't care for the show, so a twist in a show I don't care about doesn't mean much to me. It's like, oh, there's a twist in that show? Cool. It's like, if I know there's a twist in a popular franchise that a lot of people care about, but I don't, it's like, okay, good for you. I'm glad you got a twist out of it, but it doesn't change my opinion on it, right? So, yeah. Anyway, we're just going to get into the episode. We're going to watch it and see where they go with this. I hope to God we don't somehow beat Tesla, because that would be so stupid. Anyway, we're going to load the episode up here. As per usual, these are time-based format reactions here on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture and pitch, you can go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gives you access to all picture and picture reactions we do on the channel, which is everything from the current seasonal lineup, as well as Patreon request shows such as World Trigger and Symphogeek G and Low Horizon Season 2. The Patreon show is going to be a little weird again this week, sorry in advance. My timetable for recording is all over the place, hence why it's actually daytime when I'm recording this, but it will actually release on time because I'm actually recording it, like I said, just a couple of hours after the episode's already aired, as opposed to the nighttime that it had aired. So, yeah, it's a bit confusing, but I can get to the Patreon shows in good time and still have them ready for the season end. So, hopefully, anyway. We also have movie reactions with this Saturday being I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. I'm very excited for that movie. It looks like something that would be right up my alley. It was voted on by my patrons as part of our monthly movie polls. Stay tuned for next month. First week of July, we'll be doing another one. And I'll be using the YouTube community tab to poll you guys to see what movies I should start considering adding to that. So you guys on YouTube can have a bit of an influence on what happens on Patreon as well. But here on YouTube, we do timer-based, so bottom left of the screen you'll see a timer for the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. Then play side episode, I side episode, we should be in sync. Watching this one on Funimation as per usual. We have the Kanakawa logo and then the Funimation logo to start, so it's about 10 seconds logos, give or take. I'll call them out as I go past, but you'll see a screen flash on my face, the mic, or this part of my headset to tell when the scenes are transitioning. So, with all that said, let's get into this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Kanakawa. Funimation. Cheers. Here we go. Now take VR. Buying time. You'll leave it in the body bag. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. Oh boy. So what happens here? Who blocks it? Who took it for him? Alicia, okay. That makes sense. Are you gonna answer that? Yes. Ah, okay. That would be nice to actually have had some, like, connotation for beforehand. They're just suddenly randomly dropping it, but whatever. That's what influenced her to join that, okay. I swear, if they kill off the literal best character that the show has, I'd be pissed. Surprised he didn't just cut him down in the meantime, but. Yeah. But. It sucks, though. Okay. Oh yeah, because he has absolute. He would absolutely know how to do that from training. Exactly. Yeah. Uh huh. Sure. Right. Oh. Okay. Right. Determination. Yeah. Sure. Okay. We're really gonna have him defeat Tesla, aren't we? Yeah. This isn't even satisfying to watch. Okay. No, that's not. Yeah. I don't blame him on that one. He's even managed to disarm it. Okay. Huh? What happened to the blade? Queen Govern intervene? Or just can't pierce his armor? Just can't pierce the armor, I guess. Activate his speed. Activate his speed, maybe? Ah, okay, back here again. Hmm. Don't tell me we're gonna somehow bring Martin back. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, come on. Yes, because gold is a terrible material for a blade. Gold's a terrible material for armor as well. To update title. Homicidal blade with that's actually kind of cool. Title. That's the vengeful spirit of Martin imbued into a blade. Actually kind of cool. But now it's a lightsaber battle. Yeah? I mean, he's already landed one on you. Oh no, I'm powering up beyond what I've already told you I can power up beyond. Uh-huh. I wouldn't. There we go, thank God. I was about to say. That's how it should be. What happened? That's definitely on you. Okay. So did the console break? Looks like it might have done. Yep. Why would you? Oh, don't worry, I'll supply it for you. Of course you would. What I in that party again? Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Oh, there's a special category for him as well. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Is it called a cloud save? Yeah. Why does that work? Why? That seems so arbitrarily stupid. Uh, ED's playing. Mm-hmm. How the hell do you remember that? Okay. Get back into the track team. Well, maybe not back on the team, but get back into training physically. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh, interesting. That's an interesting little tidbit. Attitude's definitely different this time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. Yep. Ah, these cunts. Oh no. Why should you care what someone does? Like, seriously. What? What? Was that literally all it took? Well, that's a good thing. Well, yeah. Hmm. Back in the world. Dreaming. Hmm. Can't we? Means you must have had to restore yourself. Hmm. I mean, yeah, he has to know. Or he has to know someone who had the console restarted anyway. You know what? I would not accept that. Boop boop. Boop boop. Okay. That's a good term. Well done, show. You've got a really good term. A boop boop. Or a boob oop. Hmm. How would you pronounce that? A boob oop or a boop boop? Because it is a single B in the middle, so it's not a boop boop. It's a boop boop. Uh, it's sad that that little line was probably the best that happened. Uh, so was it just the console, or was it the chair as well that got fried? I didn't pay attention. It looked like the chair was all smoking, so I thought the chair broke as well. In which case, chair and console can't be cheap. Anyway, yes. Left it open enough to go back into the world. That's the end of the show. I'm glad it's over. I'll be honest, I am glad it's over. I'm in no rush. If this does get a sequel announced, which I doubt for now, it'll be quite a while before it did get a sequel announcement I would have expect. Even if it did, I wouldn't watch it. No, this is not. This isn't like Rent a Girlfriend. In that Rent a Girlfriend, I at least want to give a chance because, well, I want to give that a chance because I enjoy some of the characters of that show. This one, I don't particularly. Like, I kind of just don't. Like, main guy, I don't particularly like. Martin, I like, but he's kind of irrelevant at this point. Alicia, I really like. She's the best character for me. Riona, I don't like. Ms. Risa is okay. The sister's irrelevant. Tesla's kind of shitty and irrelevant at this point. Ginji's shitty and irrelevant at this point. Kamui is just Kamui. I mean, Jesus Christ. Um, yeah, just overall, I just don't know what I would say this show did well in. Like, I don't think the humor was up to the scratch that I would have expected, especially of the people that made the guy that made Cautious Hero, right? Light Tsuchihi. Like, knowing that this and Cautious Hero are like in the same, like knowing that by the same person really does confuse me. Like, genuinely, it does confuse me because it doesn't feel like they're the same work, like the same style of work or the same like quality, which is weird. Like, yes, I know not all the authors' work is going to be similar to each other, and they're not all going to have the exact same quality. Some will be higher hits than others, but like, it's quite night and day how they kind of feel to me, just in terms of the characters that they've created out of it. But it is what it is. This will probably be. I think this will be the lowest rated show of the season. Yeah, I don't think anything's going to be lower than this. Just looking through some of the completed shows we've recently done. Yeah, no, nothing's going to go lower than this, I don't think. Unless Summer Spider So What has a shockingly bad final episode, I don't think anything's going to be rated lower than this. It's probably my least favourite show of the entire season. To no one's surprise, really, if you've been watching the past few episodes, you know that I've had a lot of just gripes and a lot of disinterest in the show up until this point. They didn't really even use, like, the running thing. Like, I guess that's meant to be part of his, like, oh, if you believe, if you have, like, conviction, that was kind of explained, I guess. But it was just so loosely just thrown on at the very end, just, like... Also, it just wasn't that... Nah. It's like... It didn't feel satisfying. Hero to suddenly get this huge, massive power-up and ability. Like, I'm talking ginormous of power-up and ability. Just because he believes... Well, yeah. He has conviction that he has a chance. It's like, oh, now all of a sudden you're, like, on par with, like, one of the hardest NPCs in the game, full stop. It's like... Really? Like, really? That's how you're gonna do it? It's like... Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think the answers that this show made for some of the problems it created were in any way that entertaining or likable as well. So, anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one anyway. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought of this final episode, as well as the series as a whole. I'm glad he bricked his console. That absolutely should have happened. The codes to get back into it is ridiculous. And I just don't get the point of it. Just a chance to make one last dumb joke, I guess. But, like, it's not even that good of a joke. And like I said, the best line was a boob joke. Like, anyway. Don't forget to hit subscribe. We've got other Spring 2021 shows that are around, as well as the upcoming Summer 2021 season. I'll be doing a video on that very, very shortly. Based on what shows I plan to watch and what my schedule will be looking like for the course of that. So stay tuned for that, as well as my Discord. I'll be announcing some stuff on there as well. So, thank you for watching. Till next time. See you guys later.